Hey guys, it's me, Jan, CEO of Acquire.Fi. Let's dive in what's happening in the latest market news. Today, inflation numbers are going to go out, but yesterday, Mr. Powell, the god himself, came out and said inflation is still very high. And basically, what this means for asset like BTC and others is that the Fed is not going to cut the interest rates. And if that's the case, I expect BTC to dump a little bit. And I actually went to draw a little line here. If the numbers are very bad today, I expect that we could be dumping below 60. And we will be quite dumpy for a while after that, if that's the case. Because if the inflation is going to stay very high still, um, I don't see the Fed cutting out interest rates. And if we're not cutting out interest rates, that means that there's less liquidity on the market. And if there's less liquidity on the market, there's less trading happening. But yeah, also on the overall market cap, if you go on a daily, I covered this yesterday, but nothing major is happening. It was still very boring. And even on the 4-hour chart, we saw a little bit bump. And I think this is because of the meme coins. And actually, also good to point out that yesterday we saw again, Grayscale is back. Grayscale is back dumping ETFs. So that's never a good thing. And actually, I would say that yesterday we saw a positive day, which was $100 million, but Grayscale is still dumping. And it was kind of unfortunate because we saw some positive days here for Grayscale, but I guess they're back on dumping. And what does this mean for a lovely BTC is that there's more sell pressure coming. But yeah, expect today, like if the inflation numbers are very bad, there's going to be a dump. If not, we're going to be going higher. On other news, GameStop and AMC has been trading like crazy. And I covered this yesterday. I think this is a very good thing because, again, we're seeing retail people coming back. They're back on trading. And short sellers are losing a lot of money. And remember, when you're shorting, you can actually lose unlimited amount of money because the stock can go as high as possible. If it goes to zero, if you are basically going long, there's still a possibility that the stock would go to zero. At least then you have some kind of stop loss. But if you're shorting, the stock can go up unlimited amounts. And it's pretty crazy that one guy can make a bump like this happen. And to be honest, I saw also Andrew Tate posting something about GME. I don't see this being organic. I think there's something else happening. But then again, we go to Kramer. Even Kramer is now like, "Hey, you have to sell." Let's listen a little bit what he's
I just can't get 64, or I can't even get I can't even get 44 for that matter. In short, when I see this running GameStop, the responsible move is simply to say, sell, sell, sell. What about AMC?
Exactly. Sell. But I don't know. Like, I think we're going to still go up with GameStop. Of course, this is not the financial advice. This is just my own prediction. It's kind of like a culture movement now. And if you look at how many tweets there are now about GameStop overall, and Wall Street's bets is going again crazy, I don't see this going down. Sorry. Another interesting thing that I think is happening, and I covered this, I've been covering this a lot, but savings for the US people and normal people are going down. This is again like people don't see a chance to get wealthy. But for me, I think the biggest hedge that you can do is to buy BTC. No matter what, in the long term, it's a definitely asset, and it's something that the governments cannot control. It's your own keys, your own money, and you're responsible for it. They cannot take it away. That's at least my hedge. I'm a huge BTC believer. But anyway, like this is definitely not good news in the macro environment. And this is also affecting like crypto. Like we have less retail people coming along, and we saw what happened in COVID. Like there was a massive amount of liquidity coming to the market. People were buying left and right. Now it's more institutionals. Now it's more VCs, and that's one of the reasons now that GameStop has been rising so much, because it's actually normal people coming along. But I think there are some whales here or some hedge funds that are using some kind of crazy strategies to pump the stock up. But yeah, people out there, please be careful. You never know what's going to happen, and don't trade with leverage. It's the worst thing you can do. Another news is that Solana passes the first time actually the fees of Ethereum, and this is pretty crazy because Solana, the amount of projects coming live on Solana is starting to be quite astonishing, and I think it's more the memes. And overall, like if you compared Solana and Ethereum, Solana is like fraction of the fees what you pay on Ethereum, and Ethereum still, despite it's becoming cheaper, people and noobs are not using it as much. For example, if you're using a lot of L2s on like Arbitrum or Optimism and so forth, it's actually pretty hard for normal people. And with Solana, you just have a phantom wallet, you go in and you can do quite a lot of different things. So I see this happening, and I think this is pretty bullish for Solana. But again, remember, this is pretty normal. When the price of Ethereum goes down, it also means that the fees are going down. So I wouldn't give this too much of credit, but hey, this is great news for people that are in the Solana ecosystem and that are actually betting on Solana. And I remember also there's been a lot of the FTX fiasco happening this year, and I don't know, like there's 2 months until the lockup happens, and I think there's going to be a lot of that money coming back to the crypto. There was actually someone making a prediction that at least half of that money that's locked in FTX will come back to other crypto projects. Who knows? Let's see what will happen. But yeah, guys, overall, stay very careful today. See how the inflation numbers are. If they're very bad, we're going to see a downhill a little bit. But if they're good, as predicted, or as people are saying they will, we will see a little pump. I will not trade today. I will stay very cautious. I'm buying daily instead of just trading. So my DCA is between 60,000, 59,000, and 65, around that corners. But hey, thanks for watching this video. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please hit me up. I'll keep you guys coming with these new videos and so forth.